Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Don't forget to please download the video and share it with your friends as soon as we finish. And today we have a back noise. Hold on. All right. Today our topic is the Muslims. They deny that Allah is the moon god. So who was Allah? And how Allah end to be a father of three beautiful, hot, sexy daughters? My Skype is open from now. If there is any Muslim would like to give us the idea. And don't tell me, Muslims, that you Muslims do not know how the Arab end worshipping Allah, who has three daughters. You see what the Muslim they say to us, or the Muhammadan, that the Arab before Islam they are pagan. I agree, they are pagans. But Islam is a pagan cult, because you and the pagan they are worshipping the same God. You see, the Quran consistently keeps saying that the Arab they worship Allah. The Arab, you see, the Quran never said that the Arab are not worshipping Allah. So how the pagan they have the same God of Muhammad? You know what I mean? If they are pagan, I mean, you call them pagan, yet they are worshipping the same God you worship. Now, this God, his name is Allah. Where this name coming from? They don't know. Why we don't see it in the Torah? They don't know. Why we don't see it in Injil? They do not know. They will say to you, oh, if you read the Arabic translation of the Bible, this is a stupid translation, you know. This is not the Bible, this is a translation. The same as your translation when you say Jesus. There's nowhere in the Quran it says Jesus. Nowhere in the Quran there is a person, his name is Yeshua or Jesus. There's a guy, his name is Isa. Who is Isa? We do not know. So Islam, simply is a collection of paganism mixed together with other belief, like Christianity, Judaism, because Muhammad is like a corporation trying, okay, all of you just believe I am a prophet. I believe in what you believe. So even he promised the Sabian that they will go to heaven. How in the world the Sabian they will go to heaven? The Sabian they worship stars. The Sabian they worship stars. How the Sabian they will go to heaven? Because Muhammad he's a Sabian. Muhammad is the same as Obama. He is a Jew with the Jew. He is a Hindu with the Hindu. He is a Christian with the Christian. He is a Muslim with the Muslims. And he is an atheist with the atheist. Look what the Quran said. إن الذين آمنوا والذين هادوا والنصارى والصابئين. Okay, who are they? What will happen to them? Translation, please. Those who they are Jews, and those who they are Christians, and those who they are Sabians, they will go to heaven. I mean, you tell me how this happened. How the Sabian became in the same line with the Christians and the Jews. I mean, do you know that the Sabian guys, they believe, and this is written in their book, that Adonai, the God of the Jews, is the devil? Do you know that? The book, it's called Kenza Rabba. I can pull it out, actually, I have it. The Jews, according to the Sabian, they are the enemy. They are the enemy because they worship the enemy of their God. And what is the reason the Sabian they believe the Jews is their enemy? Anyone knows? Guys, just refresh the page if you have difficulty. Anytime you have difficulty with the sound, just refresh your page, please. Always, when you lose your sound, refresh. Why the Sabian they consider the Jews their enemy? Anyone knows? No one knows? Okay. Well, the Sabian believe that the Pharaoh, he was a Sabian. He is from the same religion. And the Egyptian, they are Sabian. And actually, this is very close to be accurate, because the Sabian belief spread all over, all the way to Yemen, all the way to Egypt. This was one of the most popular belief in the Middle East. Right? This was one of the most popular belief. Somebody says this has happened. His name is Daniel Kamisi, saying this is if they convert to Islam. That's very funny of you, my friend. It says the Jews, the Sabian, and the Christians, which means you are a Jew and you are going to go to heaven. You are a Christian and you are going to go to heaven. And you are Sabian and you will go to heaven. So those who they are Jews and those who they are Christians and those who they are Sabian and whoever believe in Allah and the last days, he will go to heaven. Try something else. It doesn't say those who convert to Islam. It says those who they are Jews. They are. The Sabian believe that the Pharaoh is one of them. So what happened to the Pharaoh was done by the enemy god of their god, Adonai. And this is the name written in their book, Adonai. So Adonai is the enemy of the Sabian. And even they make fun of Adonai. They say he is the devil who ordered his followers to do circumcision. Muhammad, he adopted circumcision. Sabian, they consider circumcision from the devil. So how those three, you put them together and you say they will go to heaven? Because Muhammad is a scam and he is willing to accept anyone. Just say you believe in Muhammad, you will go to heaven. He was trying to promote himself as a prophet. He want to show them that I am not against you. You will go to heaven, and you will go to heaven, and you will go to heaven. Now the question for today, why Allah he end with the 3 daughters? Right? Do we have any Muslim want to call me? My Skype, let me be sure that my Skype is open. Hold on. Give a chance to the Muslims to call us. We will be happy to hear your voice. If you are a kid when I insult, please don't call us. We will hang up on you. If you want to shout and scream and you will not let us talk, we will hang up on you too. If you use filthy word, you will get what you deserve. All right. All right. We are in Skype. Feel free to call us. We are live on Skype. May Allah torture me inside the grave? Okay. What about your Allah? He answer your prayer and do something for you now. Look at you. Look what happened to you. I mean, you are in the best situation ever. And Allah is not there. Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan? He have an answer for what we are talking about. If we go to the Quran, we will find the following. Allah complained that the Arab, they gave him 3 daughters. All right. Allah is saying to the Arab, did you see Allah and Al-Uzza? I mean, how in the world you see Allah? How you say to them, did you see? أَفَرَأَيْتُمُ اللَّاتَ وَالْعُزَّى? No, they did not see them. Allah claimed that there's really there's a three daughters for they are called the goddess, they are Allah al-Uzza, because he says, did you see them? You see here in translation, he says, have you thought upon them? It doesn't say that, it says afara'aytum. If we change the translation, just to show you how the translation, you know, Islamic propaganda, it's a joke. Here, how you consider Allah al-Uzza? It doesn't say that. It says fara'aytum. Try to change the translation. Let us see this another Muslim, Muhammadan. Dudi. Let us see Mr. Dudi. Have you ever thought? I mean, where is the word thought? What's happening here? Thought, Ahmad Ali. Have you considered? One after one. Aitani. Have you considered? Let us see if we will find one honest translation between all those translations. Have you considered? Carry. Look like they are copying each other. You know, the word afara'aytum, ra'a, mean he saw, and this is an Aramaic word. It's not an Arabic. So afara'aytum al-Lata wal-Uzza. Did you see? Not to consider. Did you see? The fact Muhammad, he claimed that yes, he saw Manat. He saw Al-Lat. He saw Al-Uzza. To the point even he sent Khalid ibn Walid to kill one of the daughters of Allah. Is the daughter of Allah a real or fake? Who's a Muslim want to tell me? Are they real goddess, they are exist, or they are fake? Any Muhammadan can give us an answer. Is the daughters of Allah, are they real or fake? Any Muslim? What happened? After we hang up and we go, they will say to us, Christian Prince, you are a coward. And then they say they want to debate me, and if I ever speak to them, they will not let me talk. Who is the coward? All of them, they have no idea what they believe. They don't even know who's Allah. They do not know what the word Allah means. They do not know how this is happening. Where this is Uzza is coming from, where this is Manat is coming from, who are they? And how the Arab who believe in Allah, they have God, his name is Allah, the same as Muhammad. He is exactly the same God. And Muhammad is born from the same city. He believe in the same God, yet they are pagan. Any Muslim? Anyone? They have no idea. They have no idea. Why they have no idea? Because they are Muslims. Muslims are people who say we Allahu Akbar, Alhamdulillah. What Allahu Akbar mean? Even Allah, how you say Allahu Akbar? I mean Akbar in Arabic mean bigger. What does that mean? And how you compare Allah, if he is the only true God, to anything? Because the second you say Akbar is the same as in Arabic we say bigger. The Muslim, they say it's mean greater. Okay, well, hold on. Greater than who? We have to compare between two from the same kind. Who we are comparing Allah to who? They don't know. They have no idea. I mean, how they will have an idea? They are Muslims. Our Skype is open. Friendly challenge is open for any Muslim to call us. We are not like your, those who grow beard and they claim that they have knowledge, but yet they don't dare even to take a call. Anyone? We will give them time. Maybe they can invite each other and they can call us. Now look what Allah He says, and this is showing us that the one who wrote the Quran is a very, 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 very weird person. Obviously, he's Muhammad. Are you to have the male and for him the female? This is the Muslim translation. Allah is saying to them, what? Hello? You got the male children and you give me females. And the Quran says that the Arab, when they used to hear that they have a female daughter, they complain. You are the one who's complaining. Do you see it? Allah complain about what? Like what? Hello? For you, the male, and for me, the female. I mean, what is that? Allah, He don't like to have females. Again, this is chapter 53, verse number 21. Right? Any Muhammadan? What kind of logic this logic? I mean, just say they are, I don't have. You for you the male, for me the female. So Allah don't like females. And this is repeated all over the Quran. You see, the Arab, the Muslim, they say that the Arab, they were savage people. They kill even their daughters. The fact, it doesn't say that. Actually, the Quran says if Allah don't want them to do that, they will not do it. It was Allah will. But anyway, this is a different interpretation. Maybe we can talk about it later. Look what the Quran says. Confirming that the Arab, they don't have a problem with having gods and they are daughters. They are females. Read carefully. Chapter 4, verse number 117. They invoke, and they invoke none but females beside him. Do you see it? And here we notice that Allah is him and they are the females. Is that me saying that, or this is the Quran? And Allah is putting down the Arab for they are worshipping females. Are you stupid or what? How you worship females, huh? So the argument of Allah against worshipping someone beside him, it is the female. You see, He did not say they are false gods. He said they are females. So the word female is very important to mention their gender. You know what I mean? He did not mention the word female for no reason. It's just to say to them, shame on you. You are worshipping females. And this is telling you that the Arab before Islam, they were way better than the Arab after Islam, because as you see, here we go, they are worshipping females. I'm not talking about better if they are worshipping the right God or not. I'm talking about better as they are not savage. They don't mind that a female, she is God's for them. So the idea of him, the God, is the idea of Allah, as you see. Not only that, the Arab, they consider even angels are female. Not only gods are females, but angels. If we go, until now, by the way, we would not see anyone texting us. Let us go for this verse first. Hold on. Did your Lord prefer for you sons and himself adopt females? I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid logic like this before? And not only that, you accepted females to be among the angels? You accepted females to be among the angels. You see the problem? Do you see how big the problem? So Allah, consistent speech, speaking about females as they are not worthy of worship. They are females. Any Muhammadan have any comment? Anyone? Please refrain from using bad language, because if you use them, YouTube, we have YouTube like a guideline active, so your comment will be hold and is not going to show. The only one who will see it is you. Don't use bad words, and we will not approve it. Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan? He have something to say. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Allah have a problem with females. And we are waiting for any Muhammadan to explain to us how Allah He ended with the 3 daughters. Where this idea is coming from? Any Muslims knows? Guys, don't mention to me now speaker corners. Just focus with me. I mean, who care about this kid and that kid? They talk about me in my back, but when we talk to them, when we call them, they don't dare to talk to us, correct? You witness that. I mean, they are a bunch of cowards. They are not even worth it to mention their names. When we call them, they start playing tape, and the tape is edited. They are a bunch of kids. The real man is the one who call a Christian prince and debate him. Right? You ask me a question, the second I start answering, mute him, mute him, mute him, and then hang up on him. What a debate is debate. We did not debate. We get them busted. They are afraid. It is fear, my friend. It's fear. He is speaking to Christian Prince himself. So I will not give him a chance to talk. He will destroy me. We cannot have a conversation. Yeah. So do we have any Muhammadan would like to call us? Any Muhammadan would like to call us, please? And don't worry, be happy. We are going to speak to you nicely. Just don't use bad language. We would like to hear you. The only one I don't really like, there's sometimes I receive calls from Nigeria. Muslim Nigerian, when they call me, they don't let me talk. I spoke already for like 4 or 5 of them. There's a unique thing about Muslims in Nigeria. The second they call you, they ask you the question, and then they answer it. I remember once I received a call. This was I was in the Middle East. There's a guy is asking me about someone. So he called. He said, "Is etc. here?" I said, "Well," he said, "I think, you know what? I think he's now in the coffee shop. Maybe. I think so." I said, "Well," he said, "You know what? I think no, because today he is going to meet with our brother, whatever, you know, a friend." I said, "He don't let me talk." I mean, 15 minutes, he is just telling me, I think he will be there, he will think we'll be there. And then I said to him, well, I am the one who is you're asking for. It's me. What an idiot. So if you like to call us, we welcome everybody, but please give me a space to talk. We will let you talk. Let us talk. We cannot talk over each other. I will hang up on you because there's no point. We want to understand you. We want to hear you. But you should hear us too. This is what conversation is about. Otherwise, don't call me. Talk to yourself. Just stand in the front of the mirror and talk to yourself. Like, yeah, the guy, Nigerian boy, he called me yesterday. He says, you did lie. The Jesus did not say, I am God. No, it says that in the front of your face. He said, read King James. Even in King James, it says that because when he say I am, each time the Bible say I am, you see when the translation say that when Jesus says I am, he is quoting what God says to Moses. So when Jesus says I am the life, how that can be a prophet? I am the life, you are a prophet. How you can be the life? People, did Jesus says I am the life, or I'm lying? How you can be the life? You are just a man. You are a prophet. This is what the Muslims they say. So they say to you, where he said, each time he say I am, he said I'm God, because I am the life, which means all life is coming from me. I am the resurrection. I am the truth. Even the names of Allah, they are the names of Jesus, which mean Allah, Muhammad, he copied the name of Jesus, he put it for Allah. The truth, the resurrection, the light, the nur. And yet they say to you, where Allah, he said, where Jesus said, I am God. And by the way, don't worship Jesus because he said, I'm God. Because I can say I'm God too. Anyone can say I'm God. By the way, is the timing good? Like 3 o'clock? Is the timing good for you guys? It's 3 time in my time. We are already live on air for 34 minutes, I think. So is it good timing? Let me know, please. So maybe we can fix like only one time. And from time to time, I will go like in different timings just for people who they are in Indonesia, you know, because we love those brothers there and sisters, and we want to serve them too. So we can give them a chance to be live with us. All right. Now, my Skype is open. I see nothing. Totally nothing. Not even a single text. Not even a single call. Why? What is the problem? Don't you want to get my IP? I mean, come on. Listen, if you call me in Skype, you will find my IP. So you can flag me each time I go live on air. Don't you want to do that? The second I go live on air, they have like 200 people there, and they are using like, hitting into it. You know, what happened, that's the software I have is stuck with that IP. I don't know why, and it's forwarding to the real IP. So we have to change the software and the equipment, and now they cannot do it. Can you call me? If you are a Muslim, you can call me, my friend. We want Muslims. You see, we don't want to do the same as the Muslim they do. 2 Muslims talking. Did you see what the Christian prince he said? Yes, brother, disgusting. We are here. We are here, and we are proving that Islam is nothing but a scam, and nobody want to call us. And here, what is this is proving to us that the Arab, they are pagan like Muhammad because they are worshipping the same God. You see, they are worshipping Allah, and beside Allah, they are worshipping with Him other gods. So, what is the proof that Allah is not just additional pagan God? As long those are pagans, believe in Allah. Actually, we can prove easy that Allah is a pagan God. Allah name is not exist. There's Allah, not Allah. The word Al is like in Arabic today. The word Al means the. It's not really even like we cannot even call it a word. Al. Let us type in English so you guys can see it. Al. Lah. This is what the name of Allah is. Al-Lah. In the ancient Aramaic and even Hebrew, Al is a word meaning God. Later by time, the word Al became El. So any name will come after it will be God. Elohim. You know what I mean? El is God, is a word God. This is why the angels of the Muhammad, he stole them from the Jews, they end with El. So El either is before the word or at the end, like Mikael, Gibrael, Azrael, Israfil. Those are names exist in the Islamic books. So Muhammad the pagan, he stole names. He did not know even what they mean. If we ask the Muslims, what is the name Jibril mean? They don't know. What is even the language? What is the language which is Jibril is coming from? They don't know. You know what I mean? They don't know. Because Islam is a theft. It's a copy paste. They don't know. It's like a police car stop you in the street and you have a bicycle. You ask you, when you buy this bicycle, you say, I don't know. How much you paid for it, I don't know. Yesterday I was watching a YouTube like about police, you know, chasing, you know, weird people. A woman, she have a drugs but in her bra. They ask her, okay, do you have any drugs with you? She said no. She said no. Then they got a policewoman to check her out, and she found a lot of drugs in her bra. They asked her, where is the drugs coming from? She said, no, I mean, it's in your bra. The drug is in your bra and you do not know. This is Muhammad and this is Islam. Allah is in their bra, but they have no idea where Allah is coming from. Any Muhammad can explain to us how the bra of Muhammad had Allah inside and he do not know what is that? Right? Any Muhammadan? Anyone? Skype is a mute. Nobody is calling. Right? Somebody's saying, truth seeker, he's saying, let me show you what he's saying. How come Islam is a theft and yet correct the errors in the Bible? Okay, give me an error the Quran correct in the Bible. Here we go. Mr. Truth, he's saying how Quran is a theft, Islam is a theft, but yet it's correct. I mean, look how stupid what you just said. Quran correct the errors in the Bible, like what? That Mary, she is the sister of Aaron, and Mary is the daughter of a man, his name is Umran, and Umran is the father of Moses and Aaron. So according to your stupid prophet, sorry to say so, but I have to say the word stupid, he thought that Umran, the father of Mary, is the same Umran of the father of Moses, but Mary, she don't have a father, his name is Umran. So you are telling me that your Quran correcting the Bible? I mean, what kind of God? He do not know the correct name of the father of Mary. Muhammad, he because he's a fool, he heard the Jews saying that Moses have a sister, her name is Maryam. So Muhammad, he went home. Maryam, Maryam, the sister of Aaron, So he made a verse in the Quran says, Ya Ukhta Harun. Ukhta Harun? Mary, she became the sister of Aaron? Yes, because Maryam, she's Maryam. Isn't her name Maryam in Arabic? The Muslim, when Ka'b al-Ahbar, he came to Aisha, and he said to her, your husband, the Prophet, he made a mistake because there is hundreds of years between Mary and Aaron. Maryam, the mother of Jesus, is not the same Maryam, the sister of Aaron. Muhammad, he heard that. Oh, the Jews get me busted. I have to fix it. He said, no, in the old days, they used to call them by their great ancestors. But first of all, my friend, Aaron is not from the ancestor of Mary. They are from different tribe. Secondly, how you explain to me the mistake that Muhammad, he put Mary in the Quran, she is the daughter of Umran. If we ask Mr. Truth, what is the name of the father of Moses in the Quran, Mr. Truth Seeker? I'm waiting for your answer. What is the name of the father of Moses according to Islam? Who wanna help me? Who's a Muslim? Anyone? How Mary in the Quran, look, if we go in the Quran, there's a chapter in the Quran. A chapter, the name of the chapter, Al Imran. The Bible said God created heaven and earth in the 6th day and rest in the 7th day. Quran in the 50th ayah. Let me show you what this guy he said. You know, always I encourage Muslims, by the way, to make those comments or even to call us so we can, you know, we can have fun. The Bible said God created the heaven and the earth in 6 days and rest. The Quran, in the 7th day. The Quran says in the chapter 50 says Allah created the heaven and the earth in 6 days and no fatigue. This is because if you are stupid. You see, the word is rest. It means no more work to be done. It's not God is getting tired. However, let me get you busted. Allah, after he finished creating the earth, he sat in his throne. Is that because he's tired? Why somebody he go and sit in his throne? You see, you are the one who mentioned this, so we have to go for it. You brought this to yourself. This is your Quran, chapter 77, verse number 54. Look what your Quran is saying, and this is your Muslim translation. What happened to Allah after he created the earth and the heaven in 6 days? He sat in his throne. Why? He is tired? So you are saying the Quran correcting the Bible, it says that God, he rest. So Allah, he sat in the chair because he is not tired. Do you see it? Secondly, why Allah is moving from his throne? You Muslim, you say that Allah, he said in the Quran, if Allah, he want to make something happen, he say be is going to be. But as you see, Allah, he go down and he work. What Allah He created by saying be. It took Him 6 days. Where is the word be? Somebody He can create something by be, as you claim, yet He is taking Him 6 days. You might say, okay, well, you know, the earth, the creation, it was not by be. No problem. Okay, name for me one thing Allah created by saying be. As an example, God in the Bible says, let be light, and light was. Okay, show me in the Quran where Allah He said, let be this, and that was. We cannot find it. Right? The book of Exodus, God refreshed. You see, you know, you can't. This is your understanding. You see, everything is written there in the Bible is about God. You see, when a Muslim he tried to explain something, we laugh. We laugh because you are bringing your own interpretation. And look, you change the topic in a second because you got busted. Before we go to what you are talking about, the book of Exodus, so we will laugh at you more. Can you explain to me why the Quran says Allah created the earth in 6 days? In one chapter, in the other chapter says 8 days. Is it 6 or 8? This is a chapter 7. If we go to chapter, let us see. What a stupid book. And look, you know, they are trying to avoid to talk about Allah and His 3 daughters. They were not, they didn't know. Nobody can answer us. So if we go and see what the Quran is saying about the creation of the earth and the heaven. Huh? Hold on. But no problem, we will go with them. Allah, He created the earth in 2 days. Read it. Chapter 41, verse number 9. How many days? 2 days for the earth. Okay. Then, after that, وَجَعَلَ فِيهَا رَوَاسِي, He set in it, or on it, firm mountains. According to the funny God of Islam, Allah, He placed mountains in the top of the earth. And the reason for that, so she will not move. In how many days? And He ordained it in 4 days. What is the number now? 6 days. And then He turned into heaven and He finished them in 2 days. The total is 8. Right? True seeker. You see, when you say the Bible says Solomon he did that, give us the verse so we can laugh at you, and let me get you busted. Guys, I want a true seeker, if he is a brave man, to say that if Suleiman he worship idols, any religion teach that, who have idols, he is satanic. Say that. It's a challenge for you. Are you willing to say that? Or you will not? Anyone, any book teach that the Prophet Suleiman he have idols? That is satanic. Say it. Let us see who is the pagan. Here we go. This is your prophet Suleiman. He is ordering the genie to build for him statues. You see here the translation says figures. What figures? It says tamathil. Let me change the translation and everybody will laugh at you in a second. So this is your religion teaching that. Who's next? Who's next? This is the best you have? And now he will change the topic. He will keep moving like a monkey. You know, this is what Mimi Hijab. He asked me about the breastfeeding. Okay, why the Prophet he allow breastfeeding? He don't want to talk about it. A different topic. Play this video now. Mute him. Kids. A bunch of kids. Keep jumping like a monkey. You don't even dare to stay with one topic. Is that your prophet Suleiman? He is building synagogue full of statues, or I am lying? Chapter 34, verse number 13. Are you there? Potato? Wrong? It's in front of you. No, it was Suleiman. He ordered, you idiot, because Allah, He gave him command over them. If he will, let me show you how stupid this guy is. Look what he just said. It wasn't Suleiman, because he don't know how to read. It wasn't Suleiman. He ordered them. Let me take a snapshot and put it there. Does it say, guys, they made for him what he willed? I mean, how foolish you are. Does it say there, they made for him what he willed? And this is your Muslim translation? Brother and sister, it is not he the one who ordered him. It is them who did that. It says what he willed. And not only that, he have control of them. He have the ring of Allah. Horrible ring. I mean, I stay here fasting, waiting for a Muslim for a snack, and then at the end of the day, I get Abbas. He don't even have bones. He is not even a jellyfish. There's no honor even to crush him. Doesn't say what he will. They do to him what he will. You're just a kid. And now, as long as you open this topic, you tell me why Prophet Solomon in the Quran, he is a Muslim, yet he is making statues. My friend, don't tell me about this guy and this guy, he making funny response. Let them make response. Actually, it's very good that they make response. People will watch it and people will laugh, and then they will come here to see me and listen to me more. I am very thankful for the Muslims who do advertising for what we do, so more Muslims will leave Islam. Because as you see, as long as they cannot refute me and call me, if those people who claim to have knowledge, call me, silence me, mute me, hang up on me, mute him, mute him, mute him. I speak for 1 second, mute him, mute him. Cowards. If they have the guts, they will call me, you will go, I'm here. Any Muslim can tell us why Allah telling Suleiman to build synagogues full of statues? Huh? I want to know. Any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan here? So look, we are moving like, they will not answer us. Let me show you that Muhammad, he believed that the daughters of Allah are real. If we ask Muhammadan, is the daughters of Allah, are they real or fake? They will say they are fake. Well, because you have a fake knowledge. You don't have knowledge. Because you Muhammadan are Muhammadan. And as long you are a Muhammadan, how you will know? I never heard of a Muhammadan he know. Have you? This is the book of Ibn Kathir. The book of who? Ibn Kathir. Is Ibn Kathir is a Jew? No. Is he Hindu? No. Is he Modi, the Prime Minister of India? No. This is the book of Ibn Kathir. Tafsir al-Quran. The chapter is Az-Zariyat. Actually, chapter 53, yeah. Al-An'am. Al-Najm, sorry. Page number 51. Allah Prophet, he sent Khalid ibn al-Walid to kill Al-Uzza. Okay, maybe it's meant to destroy the idol of Al-Uzza. No. to kill a woman, she is Al-Uzza. Read it. Muhammad, he sent him. I don't know if you can read the text. I'm not sure if it's clear from your side, guys. Is it clear? It's a clear evidence that Muhammad, he believed that Allah have 3 daughters and he want to kill them. And this is the story in front of you. The Prophet of Allah, he sent one of his, supposedly he's like a cousin, you know, he's like from the tribe, from the family, relative to Muhammad. His name is Khalid al-Walid. So he sent him and he told him, I want you to kill, I wanted to send you a mission. So this man, he took his men with him to find this daughter of Allah. And then he said, because they were more famous than the others, and Nasa'i recorded that Abu, etc., etc. When it was, let me highlight. Hold on, so we can see together, so you understand what I'm reading. All right, and let me see if I can increase the size of the text. Give me a second. I'm not sure if now you can see it better or not, but we are trying. I made the text bigger, so I hope it will be better from your side. So look what it says. When the Messenger of Allah, he conquered Mecca, he sent Khalid ibn Walid to the area of An-Nakhla, where the idol of Al-Uzza was erected on 3 trees of the forest. Khalid, he cut the 3 trees and he approached the house which was built around it, and destroyed it. Then he went back to the Prophet and he informed him what he did. Look what Muhammad, he said to him. He said, go back, you did not finish your mission. He said, go back and finish your mission. You have not finished it. Okay, so what is the mission? Khalid went back, and when he arrived there to that area, there were the servant of Al-Uzza. Those are the one who serve the goddess. They saw him and they started invoking by calling Al-Uzza, oh Al-Uzza, oh Al-Uzza. When Khalid approached it, he found a naked woman whose hair was like crazy and was throwing sand on her head. Khalid killed her with the sword, and he went back to the Messenger of Allah, who said to him what he said to him. Read carefully, Muhammadan. That was Al-Uzza. That's what? That was Al-Uzza. So your Prophet believed that Al-Uzza is a real person, and she is alive since centuries, or maybe thousands of years, because his grandfather, the grandfather, the grandfather, all the tribe, they worship those goddesses. And now finally Muhammad, he killed Al-Uzza. Any Muhammadan have anything to say? Do you see it? He did not say, this is a crazy woman, why you killed her. He said, this is Al-Uzza. That was Al-Uzza. So Islam believed that Al-Uzza is a true daughter of Allah, and Muhammad, he killed them. Here the story report killing one of the daughter of Allah. Any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan have anything to say? If we ask Zakir Naik, he will say to you, when the Prophet he conquered Mecca, He sent the president the country. What? Okay, who care, whatever you say. And he told him, go and find al-Udra. And he went there, he found the 3 trees. And he cut the trees. And he destroyed the house. And he came back to the Prophet. And the Prophet, because he's so smart and he is so very artificial, he said to him, you did not finish your job. Go back. And the brother, Khalid bin Walid, he went back. And he found the woman, she is naked. And by the way, she was 60. And you know it. What? Do you really Muslim believe in this story? So listen to this. You're a prophet. He killed the daughter of Allah, and the daughter of Allah is a real person, and she is a woman, and she was naked. Too bad I wasn't there to watch. To watch. So now what we find, that Islam not only teach that the Arab worship Allat and Al-Uzza and Manat, Islam believe they are truly exist, and they are alive for thousands of years. And here we go, Muhammad, the Prophet of Allah, he killed one of them. Any Muhammadan? And what they will say to you now, who is the Sanad? Who is the Sanad? Who is the Sanad? Give me the Sanad, give me the Sanad. And by the way, according to the Sanad, this is Sahih. Give me the Sanad. As if he's saying, give me the stupid name, the name of the stupid who said that. Any Muhammadan want to say anything? Our Skype is open, not even a single call. Look like they don't even want to get my IP. I mean, come on. Don't you want to get my IP so you can flag my supposedly, so you will stop my broadcast? Call me and get my IP. I have an IP for you. Just call me, we'll give you the IP. Any Muhammadan? Yeah, I know Truth. Yeah, actually Truth is posting for you in Arabic. The reference, it says Sahih Sanad. You are right. It is Sahih Sanad. It's authentic. So what is that will lead us to? That Allah have really 3 daughters, and Muhammad was sent by Allah to kill them. This is remind me of the oldest stories about the goddess who they are fighting over the Middle East. You know, if we go in the Quran, let us go back a little bit in the Quran so we can connect the dots together. Forget about Ibn Kathir now. Go to sleep, Ibn Kathir. If we go back in the Quran, we will find that the God of Islam, he agree that Baal is God. Baal. How that can be? The Muslim, they will say to you, liar, liar. It doesn't say that. Let us read together. This is Quran chapter 37 verse number 125. Read carefully with me, and this is your translation. Some translation, they take the letter S to hide the problem. Do you invoke Baal and abandon all, the best of the creators? What does that mean? That means there's many creators, correct? You see, if I say I am the best student, that means there's many students. I'm not the only one, otherwise I'm lying. Is that correct, guys? If I say I am the best of the creators, that means I am not the only creator. As simple as that. If I say I am the best of the workers, it will be stupid and a fraud if I am saying that and there's only one worker, it's me. Because you cannot be the best unless there's many beside you. So look what this verse confirms, that Baal is God, Allah is God, but he is better than Baal because he is the best of the creators. Now who is Baal? Anybody can tell me who is Baal? Who is Baal? Somebody help me, I'm not educated. Who is Baal? Anyone knows? What is the job of Baal? Who is Baal? One of the things the Middle Eastern for a long time worship, or the gods, is Baal. Baal is the god who gives fertility. Now, does the Quran believe that the one who made women carry a child is Baal? Absolutely. If we go in the Quran, we will find the Quran saying the following. Now, for you, because you didn't speak Arabic, you might be confused, but let us see. Who is the one who sleep with the women and make her have a baby according to Islam? Even if it is your wife. Do you see the word ba'laha? Do you see it? وَإِنْ إِمْرُأَ خَافَتْ مِنْ بَعْلِهَا. Baal. Who is Baal? This is her husband. You see, in the translation, they make it husband, but in Arabic it says Baal. Because Baal is the one who really sleep with your wife and make her have a baby. So how this word in to be the husband? Because the man he married the woman, yes, he sleep with her, yes, but it is Baal who make the women carry a child. And the Muslim, they lie by translating, saying, yes, it's mean husband. This is true. But in the same time, what is the word Baal? Baaliha. The Baal, it's Baal. If a woman, she afraid from her Baal. Muhammad and God is copying what the people believe for centuries before Islam, that Baal is the one who made the women carry a child. So now he is calling the husband Baal. And not only this is like in one time in the Quran, it's mentioned many times. As an example, chapter 2, verse number 2 to 8. Do you see it? As an example, chapter 11, verse number 72. وَهَذَا بَعْلِي. This is my Baal. As an example, chapter 24, verse number 31. How this can be exist in the Quran? I will give you a fair explanation. People, they use the language, and this is what they say because they are coming from worshipping Baal. But you see, the problem will not stop here if we say this explanation, because this can be accepted explanation. This is the language people they carry on from previous generations, and because they used to have a belief in such a thing. But look, here we have a problem, because Allah in chapter 37 verse 125, he said that Baal and Allah both are creators and Allah is better. You know, if Baal is not exist, how you can compare yourself to Baal anyway? How you say you are the best of the creators and you are speaking about Baal? You know what I mean? If he's fake, if Baal does not exist. Do we have any Muhammadan? We have 1,000 people watching, not even one Mohammedan call us. And here, by the way, we are mentioning the word the creator. This is a phrase Muhammad he stole from somebody who was the inscribed for him. We spoke before about a guy, his name Abdullah ibn Starah, who he left Islam because Muhammad he copied a sentence from him. The man was writing Quran for Muhammad. Muhammad reciting Quran and the guy writing down what he's saying. He's in his scribe. So when Muhammad he recited this, he said this: ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة, etc. And when he arrived here, ثم أنشأناه خلقا آخر فتبارك الله. Here, آخر, Muhammad stop here. The guy continue, he liked what he said, so he said تبارك الله أحسن الخالقين. Who is the one who said that? The inscribe. Imagine you have secretary and you are saying something to her to write down, and then you stop here. You stop with this. This is the last word. You stop with it, and you are done. And then the secretary, after you are done, she like what you said, so she say, "Blessed be Allah, the best of the creators." Muhammad, he heard what the secretary said. He said, put it there. He said, put what? He said, put what you just said. He said, but this is what I said. Because remember, he's writing inspiration of Allah. And the guy, he is the one who said that. But he said, but this is me who said that. He said, and it came to me the same as it came to you. And right away, the man, he knew that this man is a fraud. So he said to himself, and this exists in their books. All those stories, by the way, they are not from our pocket, not from the books of the Jews, not from the books of the Hindus. This is from their scholars. So the man, he said to himself, well, if Muhammad is a prophet, I'm prophet too, because it was inspired to me the same as it's inspired to him. Actually, inspired to me before him. And this is how Muhammad he end with this stupidity by saying Allah is the best of the creators. Do we have any Muslim? So our Skype is open for nothing? Dr. Zakir Naik now is busy. Brother and sister, I need to warn you about Christmas. It's a very big thing to say Merry Christmas to the Christian. It is more than a murder. Zakir Naik, you say to us Merry Christmas, you don't say Merry Christmas, we have a Christmas and you have none. And you are a fool. We are happy and you are crying. You see, they are jealous because we have happiness. Christ, he brings happiness to our life. They have nothing. Even when they have holiday, they spend it just eating. Like, you know, you go inside the house, you will find the smell like crazy. They sleep all day in the day of Ramadan, and then they wake up all night watching belly dancing and eating food. At the end of the month, their credit card is broken, they bankrupt, and they became so fat. And the price of food goes so crazy, so the poor die. This is what Ramadan does. Don't say Merry Christmas as if I'm waiting for you to say it, my friend. Like, you know what, we Christian, we will not be happy unless you say to us Merry Christmas. They have tons of videos about, like, don't let your children go and see Santa Claus, Papa Noel. And then in Egypt, they make a program and during the Christmas time, so your children, they can call a guy, his name is Papa Muhammad. Papa what? Papa who? Papa Muhammad? Okay, well, just don't take Aisha there. If your child is 6 years old, don't take your child next to this Papa Muhammad. You know what I'm talking about. Now, who's a Muslim want to answer us about all of this? We are here for how long? An hour and 10 minutes. Not a single caller. What happened? We are going to refute the Christian Prince. Christian Prince is lying to you and about to translate him. Mayday, Mayday. Any Muhammadan? Hello? He is the best of the creators? I mean, what a fraud. Imagine somebody, he come to you, to your house, all right? And he say to you, I have a company, a plumbing company. And by the way, I am the best of the employee in the company. And later we find that he is the only employee. Isn't it? This is a fraud. Isn't it? How you say you're the best? And the funny, the Muslim, they say to us that Allah is the only one God, but yet there's many creators. And yet Allah, according to the Quran, He gave ability to Jesus to be creator too. So now we have two creators. And yet the Muslim believe that the Quran is not created by Allah. So it's created by who? Self-independent, self-creation. And yet we find Allah in the Quran saying that if you want to take a partner, a wife, or boom boom, He will take it from ourselves. Is that right? Chapter 21, verse number 17. And the Muslims always, they try to change this translation to make it like, to cover it. But it doesn't work. You see, you forgot we speak Arabic. Had we wished to make a diversion, what do you make diversion? To take a partner. And actually not a partner. The word lahu in Arabic have many meanings. Today we use it for fun, like when you say fun. But the Arab at that time, when they say the word lahu, they mean women, for they are fun. So if we want to take a woman, we will take it from our self. Muslims, if Allah is one, how Allah will take a partner in the bed from ourselves? Any Muhammadan, he have an answer for this? How Allah is one? There's nothing from, there's no, like, he don't have a family, he don't have a son, he don't have a wife, there's nobody but him. Okay, so how he will take a partner from ourselves? Allah will have boom boom with himself? He says we will take it from ourselves. And you cannot tell me here the word we is about being His Majesty, ourself. Ourself here is speaking about taking a partner. You know what? Look like I am like Allah. Until now I don't have a partner. So look like this is what I'm thinking. I will take it from myself, ourself. I notice that when I walk, there's me and my shadow. What is this? How Allah is one, and Allah will take a partner if He can do it, if He want to do it. But we don't mean to do it. Who care you mean or not? But you just confirm that if you want to take a partner, you will take it from ourselves. Ourselves who? You see, when we say ourselves and talking about a partner, that means we are many, correct? You see, I can say myself. Let us say Allah speak about Himself as majestic, as the Muslims they say. ourselves. Okay, no problem. But he is talking about taking a partner, and she is a woman. So it cannot be him. It cannot be him. So ourself, it cannot be Allah. For this is about taking a partner, and she is a female. And by the way, we can show you the interpretation in case you want to say like, okay, this is not true. It doesn't say that. We can go right now and show you the interpretation, and we will see what this is mean. Come on, Muslims, call me before my throat go dry. So if we go to the interpretation, chapter 21, verse number 17, let us see what it says. And you see, this is your interpretation, so don't tell me, you know, Christian Prince is lying. Here we go. It's in English too. This is the official government website of the King of Jordan, and you know he's a fraud. Like he's a fraud. And by the way, he claimed to be from the children of Muhammad. This is explained why he's a fraud. Had we desire to find some diversion, that which provide diversion in the way of a partner or a child, do you see it? A partner or a child, we would have found it with ourselves from among the beautiful eyed houris. From where? Allah will take partners from where? From the houris. Yes, brother. Oh, not this one. This is the wrong houri, sorry. Let me find you the houri Allah is talking about. Allah will take a partner from the houris. I thought those houris are made for men and they are human. How Allah is not a human, but yet his partner is a human, and he called them ourself. Mayday, mayday. Any Muslim? Hello? And not only that, or from the angels, Allah will have sex with Jibreel. I mean, I'm really like wondering how this will happen. I would like to see that happening. How Allah can do that with Jibreel and Mikael. For sure, those names are not, they don't belong to the Bible. Those are stolen. They have something. This is a different religion. Take note. We have nothing to do with it. He stole the names, but those are not what we believe in. Any Muhammadan? This is the most confused cult. The author of the cult is confused. The followers are more confused. And the result is confusion. To the point when Muhammad, they asked him a question about the Quran. What Muhammad he said? Ask me no questions. Chapter 5, verse 101. I know nothing. I have no idea. And then he made a verse for them saying, additional to ask me nothing, that there is verses in the Quran. Nobody knows what they mean save Allah. So what's your job? My job is to bring the verses. Really? And look at this. This book, brother, is full of a lot of verses. Nobody know what they mean. And actually, the one who will use them is the one who have sick in his heart. But is this the book of the devil or the book of God? So I thought the book of the Quran is a guidance for mankind, not a confusion. So Muhammad, in order to avoid answering where you get this book from, who is this guy? You see, imagine you are making a lecture. And then you said a name, whatever, you know, and they say to you, who is this guy? Uh, uh, Allah told me that there is some verses in the Quran, nobody knows what they mean, save Allah. Nobody knows what they mean, save Allah. So why you are sending them to us? What you will do with them? No, brother, those are verses sent for those who they have a problem with their heart, so they can follow them. But these are Muslims, so Allah sending a book to deceive the Muslims. So by following the Quran, you will be undeceived. Do you see it? The Quran saying that Allah He sent verses in the Quran. If you listen to them, if you believe in them, you are going to be misled. Read it. This is not my translation. Any Muhammadan? Mayday, Mayday. Are we having a good time, guys? Why we have only 953 people here? Where's the rest? Okay, guys, I saw a video saying that the Christians, they convert people out of Islam because we give them food. Record me, Muslims. Hey, guys, if you are a Muslim and you convert to Christianity, we are going to give you 5 hamburgers. Once a Muslim chat room. I used to go into Muslim chat rooms and right away, you should see what happened when I enter a chat room. Anyway, Christian Prince, the guy is in the mic like he started like so nervous. Christian Prince, we got you in tape. We know how to convert Muslims out of Islam to Christianity. I said, okay, how? He said, okay, listen. So he played my voice saying, give me 1 Muslim, I will give you 5 hamburgers. I was joking, you idiot. I mean, are you serious? We are in the internet. So now they are spreading videos saying that Christian Prince, he convert Muslims by giving them 5 hamburgers. So he gave me the microphone and I said to him, are you saying that you Muslims are willing to exchange your God for the sake of 5 hamburgers? How cheap? And you should see what happened. I mean, look how silly they are. They want to explain why Muslims are leaving after talking to this guy. Obviously, he is giving them hamburger. And here we go. We have his voice. He said, can you deny it? I said, no, I cannot deny it. Yes, I said that. Are you saying that you Muslims leave Allah and his religion for the sake of 5 hamburgers? There's a guy, his name is Muslim Programmer. This guy, he was like very active Muslim. So one day he came and he became a Christian. All right. So he said, Christian Prince, you have to give me the new shoes. No, sorry. You need to you should give me the $300. I said, what dollars? What are you talking about? He said, well, in the chat rooms, they are saying you pay me $300 to leave Islam. If everyone he leave Islam because I give him $300, I will be homeless from long time ago. Oh boy. Any Muhammadan? So Allah, he sent the book, and this book have misleading chapters and verses to fool you. How we can't trust this book? This book saying that to us. The book itself saying that to us. You guys made me angry now. No, I did not eat since yesterday. So any Muslim wanna call? My Skype is open. Let me see. Is it open really? Am I connected to the internet? Yes, I am connected to the internet. So why there's nobody calling? What's happening? Okay, if you call me, we'll give you 5 hamburgers. Halal hamburger. Halal. In Saudi Arabia, they have a beer. It's a beer, but it's alcohol free. It's halal. It tastes like a urine. Oh boy. So no Muhammadan? Okay, well, what we can do? Scooby Scooby Doo. But we have to admit Islam is a very, I mean, very moderate religion. As an example, long before boyfriend and girlfriend, the Prophet of Allah, he said, if any guy, any girl, they like to do boom boom for 2 days, 2 days, 3 days, it's halal, do it. Hmm? I mean, this is very open. Today they use the word open-minded, right? Which I find it very funny and stupid. But this is, for me, this is what I see open-minded. It's you going around sleeping with everybody. Allah Apostle said, if a man and a woman agree, and put between two brackets temporary marriage. Where is the word temporary marriage? Where is the word marriage, man? Where do you get the word marriage in the hadith? Here we go. It's in Arabic in front of me. I don't see the word marriage. It says فَعِشْرَةُ. Ishra, it means sleeping together. Where is the word marriage? Their sexual relationship should last for 3 nights. 3 nights? Okay, announcement. My name is Muhammad Ali, and I wanna do 3 nights stand relationship according to Allah. Halal. I mean, how does you see? They say to us we are conservative, and the woman she cover herself, but this is the most lousy cult ever. Breastfeeding for adult, having sex around. Even the scholars of Islam until now, they have no agreement if it's okay. There's no punishment if you sleep with your mother. There's no punishment if you sleep with your daughter. If there's no punishment if you sleep with your sisters. And we show you all those references before. Even the Quran teach, and the interpretation says that a man, if he have a daughter out of marriage, he can sleep with her, but not from marriage, supposedly. What is this? 3 days, 3 nights. I mean, girlfriend and boyfriend, they are more honorable than you, Muhammad, because at least they don't. There's no guy he go to a woman and says to her, "I want to date you for 3 days." She will not accept unless she is. Actually, yesterday I saw a fatwa. Let me see it if I can see, if I can find it. A big sheikh in Egypt, he made a fatwa. Fatwa, it's like a holy, according to Islam, religious law. He said it is halal for a Muslim man to marry a woman and in his intention to divorce her after whatever time. Which means a Muslim man, he can marry you, and he tell you, I will marry you for like, you are my wife, that's it. He never mentioned he want to divorce you after 2 weeks. So he said, if he want to, like, somebody, he is a student going to different country, it's okay to marry a woman without telling her that his intention is to divorce her when he want to leave. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to find the fatwa. I mean, do you believe it how this cult is crazy? Where is the thing? Where is the thing? Okay, maybe here. I'm trying to see it to find it, but I'm sure that especially if those who they are from Egypt, they can find it easy. I'm trying to find. Here we go. حكم الزواج بنية الطلاق. Actually, this is not something new. I mean, the Muslim scholars, they agree upon that. That's a Muslim man, he can marry you, and he hide from you that he will not divorce you after a week. Like he is going, let us say, as a Muslim, he is going to Indonesia. He found a woman, and you know, he liked to sleep with her, but he have to do it in the legal way, right? So he will not tell you, I'm going to marry you for a week. He will say, I want to marry you. Okay, here we go. I found the page. Let me put it for you in the screen. This is a Muslim website. I have nothing to do with it. And here, Al-Maghamisi, the Sheikh Al-Maghamisi, يكشف حكم الزواج بنية الطلاق للمسافر. He says what is the rules regarding a marriage for someone he meant to divorce, which means he marry you, but he went to divorce you for he is traveling. I will click at Google Translation in front of your eyes. But let me read first where it says that so we can find it easier. All right. So he says that marrying with the intention to divorce, that a man he come and he marry a woman as it is known, like the normal marriage we know as a Muslims, by all the conditions of Islam or rules, and then the woman she agree, but in his heart he hide, the husband he hide that he is going to divorce her. He is marrying her, just he don't want to live with her, he don't want to stay with her, he don't want to have kids from her, but he want to divorce her. Sorry, he want to marry her, so he want to divorce her later when he leave. Now we click at Google Translation. The marriage with the intention of divorce. It's halal. It is halal. A Muslim man, he will marry you and he lie to you. He say to you, I want to marry you, I want to have a children from you, I want to settle with you. But in fact, he is just doing a business trip and he want to have sex for some time. It is halal. And the fatwa is in the front of you. It's a principle. Have you ever heard of a stupid cult disgusting more than this? So they say to us, oh, we Muslim Sunni, we don't do mut'ah. You do mut'ah. You just change the name. You go at a woman and you lie to her. This is more ugly actually, because the woman in the mut'ah, she knew that you don't want to stay with her. You are going to pay her money for some time. You want to have fun and you want to go. So she understands that already. You are not cheating here. But here this is a cheating. You go to a woman, you say to her, I want to marry you, I love you. Then when she go to the bedroom, she sleep with you. You have some fun, you are there for vacation, then you take your bag, you jump in the airplane and you send her text message, you are divorced. And this is, according to Islam, is halal. Am I lying? Muhammadan, am I lying? Let me give you the link for the. And by the way, this is all over the internet, and this is not the only guy who's saying that. I can show you Ibn Baz, big scholars, all of them, they agree that this is halal. This is very true. This is right. There's nothing wrong, because the man is allowed to lie to his wife. Exactly, and Muslim, they do this to get citizenship, but here not only for citizenship, even just for fun. You see, they marry you, they don't want to marry you, they believe you are maybe a disgusting person just to get citizenship. After they marry you, they throw you out. They don't know you no more. This is why I say you have to warn ladies who you know that marrying a Muslim is nothing but a fraud, will end as a fraud, because this cult, you see, when you say a Muslim, you believe in this. So how you will know that even this guy, he have intention to marry you? Marrying in the intention of divorce. Have you ever heard of such a thing before? Marrying in the intention of divorce. Halal. What a shish kebab cult. And they say to you, Islam is a religion preserve women, and you don't allow sex around. Yeah, right. Islam, all of it is about sex around. In heaven, in earth, everywhere you go, it's about sex. This is the truth, my friend. Take it or leave it. Not a single Muslim did call us in Skype. Our Skype is open. I will log off as long as nobody is calling anyway. So my friends, as you see, Islam is just a stupid cult. Please download our videos and share them around, because this will not be a good education if we keep it to ourselves. You see, maybe you think that, okay, you are a person who is protected from being fooled by a Muhammadan. What about your son, your daughter, your wife? Your family, they go around and they see people, and they might meet Muhammadans, and they lie to them. So it's your duty to protect your family. If you don't want to go and be a missionary to share the truth, at least share what you learn from your family so you can protect your kids, my friend. You don't want to have a son or a daughter coming back saying, I want to practice this. This is a shameful cult. Disgusting cult. And there's no way people with honor will accept this. No way a woman who have honor will accept this, and no way a man who have honor will accept this. Because the purpose of marriage is not sleeping in the bed and having fun. It's part of it that you enjoy each other, yes. But the purpose of marriage to have a family. That there's a man and a woman, they love each other and they are living together to have a family. That's what marriage is. So what is this? They want to make themselves, we are not after sex. This is what the religion is about. Everything is about after sex. What about this woman? So look at this cult, how ugly. He is saying it's okay to lie to a woman, to cheat on her, to lie to her, to say to her, I want to marry you, I love you, I want to stay with you. And then after a few days, the man he call you, or maybe he will not even call you, he send you a text message, says you are divorced. You say you are a liar. He says it's halal for me to lie. It's accepted. And yet they call this marriage. If this is marriage, what is it? What is it? This is a crime, actually. This is a fraud. This is a fraud. This is a religion allowing the man to victimize the women, use them and abuse them, and then dump them in the street. So the guy will go to you, he says, I love you, I want to marry you. And then after a few days, he take up, you are like his laptop computer. You know why he want to carry a computer with him? Actually, if you have my book, Sex and Allah, you will see how they have a marriage. It's called travel marriage. Travel marriage. A guy is going from a city to a city or country to a country. He cannot carry his wives with him. He marry a wife there. He will stay there for a month or two or 1 week. He is allowed legally to marry a woman for a week and then divorce her, or even for 1 day. And the purpose, brother, that we don't want to have adultery. Suppose this is not adultery. This is marriage, brother. Do you see the deception? Do you see the deception? This is the deception itself. How ugly any cult in the world can be more than this? I cannot find more ugliness more than this. Any Muhammadan? A Muslim is quoting it for us from the Old Testament. Why you don't call me so we will make you read it and you will laugh at you. You're a coward. Do you like to call us? The one who is posting from the Old Testament? And we will make you read it and everybody will laugh at you? What do you say? Do you have the courage? No, you don't have a courage. You idiot. This is about a woman. She is a prisoner of war. You coward. And actually, if you compare what it says there in verse number 14, and we compare what the Quran says about treating those women, we will see the difference. The woman who is a prisoner of war, she have to shave her head. Why? So the man, he will not have a desire to her. She will look like a man. And if you marry her, if you want to marry her, it says if you want to marry her, read verse number 11, you coward. That's why you cut the verses. To marry her, not to rape her. And then you give her 1 month. You don't touch her. Somebody, guys, post for us the verses. I mean, they are coward. They don't dare even to, not even one of them, he have the courage to be honest. Cowards. A prisoner of war. If we compare this to Muhammad, he kidnapped Safiya. He raped her after 2 hours from killing her family. Actually, her family in the ground. He made her walk in the top of them. And then he made a tent and he raped her. And here you will see, if you choose one of those women to marry her, you bring her home, you don't touch her for 1 month. She's your wife, but yet you don't touch her. And you have no right to sell her out. And if you are not happy with her, you let her go. She's free to go. So what you are quoting for me as bad, proving to us that there is no way we compare the Old Testament to your filthy Muhammad. Who's next? Who's next? Actually, here you see how the Bible treating those people who they are prisoner of war. You marry her, you don't touch her for a month at least. You don't get close to her. Because this woman, she lost her family, she became a prisoner. She's sad. Muhammad, he raped the women, he didn't even leave the town. And what we are showing you here, we are talking about a woman, she is a Muslim, and you marry her, and the intention is to lie to her. She is not even a captive of war. Yeah. مكتوب عليه اسم ناكحي. We will talk about this maybe in different time. So anyway, guys, I think we have a good time today. Did we enjoy it? I wish I can speak longer, but I want to give a chance for those who download the videos, because some they have a really slow internet, you know. especially from Indonesia. You know, I'm really happy about how many millions of people they are watching my videos in Indonesia. Newspaper talking about my videos, etc. I mean, we are causing a revolution in this country. And none of these ustads, they call themselves ustad, or supposedly teachers, they dare to call me. Not from those who speak Arabic, not those from speak English, not those from who speak Indonesian, not Zakir Naik, not Shabir Ali, none of them. They are terrified. I mean, how you can be not terrified with this? Look at this garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. Who in the world can defend garbage? It's like calling me and try to convince me that garbage smells like perfume. Don't remind me of the perfume now. According to the hadith, that when the Prophet, he used to do poo-poo, the earth opened its mouth and it swallowed his poop. And his sperm smelled like perfume. No, sorry, not sperm, piss. Right? So I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. And I will try to go tomorrow, or maybe after a few hours from now, if I rest, to go and see we can give some time for those who they are from Indonesia and East Asia. All right, we love those people in Asia, and we need to save them from this cult. They are good people, they are beautiful people, but they are being deceived. They don't speak Arabic, they have no idea what this cult is about. So this is why it's very important that we share what we learn. Not only just we learn and we laugh. It is, I know, like some they think this is a comedy. Okay, Christian Prince is make Zakir Naik. I'm not making Zakir Naik to make you laugh. I'm doing what I'm doing to show you how stupid this cult. This is the purpose. So you have to share the purpose with us if you are a decent person. Otherwise, you are here just wasting your time. We are not here for comedy. This is very dangerous business, by the way. Saying the truth is a dangerous business. But doesn't matter how dangerous it is. I enjoy it. I love it. Especially when I see people leaving this cult. And then their family leave. And then the family and the family and the family. And then the snowball grow. And then they go and make a video saying 100,000 Muslims leaving Islam here. The fact is not 100,000, you coward. Al Jazeera TV said, this is many years ago, 6 million Muslims leave Islam. When a Muslim, he got somebody Western, especially if he's a blonde. You know, they like to use the blonde people for propaganda. They put him in TV everywhere, make videos while you convert to Islam. Have you seen how many videos for those who leave Islam? They don't dare because they will be killed. My friend, Islam collapsed. Islam is a big balloon. All what you need is a needle. And I'm giving you the needle. With this, I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you all. And until I see you soon again, remember one thing. Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. But every day is a Christmas for us as Christians. Every day is a day of a Christ. For him and by him, everything was created. Remember that. But the most important is, before the Christmas come, if you are angry from somebody, forgive him. If you have a family member you're upset from him, talk to him. Forgive, my friend. If you have a mother you are not taking care of her, call her. Check her out. She's your mom. If you have a father, if you have a grandfather, if you have a neighbor, if you have somebody you know he's sad, he needs your help. If you know somebody is poor. You see, the Lord, he remember those who remember those. Which means, the Messiah, he said, I was a stranger and you took me in. I was a prisoner, you visited me. I was hungry and you feeded me. which means each time you do it to those people, you are doing it to the Messiah. In every one of those people you help, the Messiah is there for you. So don't make the Christmas a tree, and don't spend your money in stupid things, expensive lights. If you have extra money, give it to somebody poor. Give it to a child he cannot go to school, to somebody he cannot go to hospital. Christmas is not a tree, my friend. Christ is way more than this. Christ, he wants us to be happy, but the best happiness is when you make people who they are poor happy. Somebody he need help, make him happy. Share happiness. Share what God gave you. Be holy like your Father. So may the Lord bless you all. And I hope in this Christmas we will remember people who they need us. Start from your family. Be patient. Be beautiful. Be kind to your wife, to your children, to your neighbors. Help others. Be something in this society. Don't be a number. There's millions of people who pass before us, and there's millions will go after us, and every day there's hundreds of thousands die. Be someone people will remember for being good, not being filthy. There's two they will remember you: the Lord and the people. So either you choose to make them remember you for being wonderful person, beautiful person, or to remember you because you are a criminal, idiot, filthy, you hurted them. This is why the Messiah, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. And with the word of our Lord, the best words to end with, remember, from their fruits you shall know them. Take care, and God bless you. Bye-bye.